He called her nobody, and 10 seconds later, the entire courtroom wished he hadn't. The gavel slammed once, sharp against polished oak, echoing through the chamber as Judge William Harrington leaned forward, his voice cold and precise. "You're nobody, Miss Carter. Just another voice trying to waste this court's time." A faint ripple of laughter slipped through the gallery, subtle but cutting. Emily Carter didn't move. She stood there in her plain gray cardigan, hands steady at her sides, eyes calm, too calm for someone being dismantled in public. The sunlight filtered through the tall courtroom windows, casting long shadows across the marble floor as silence crept in, slow and heavy. Harrington smirked, confident, already savoring the humiliation he believed he had sealed. But then, Emily tilted her head slightly. "Your Honor," she said quietly, her voice measured, "may I clarify one legal point before you proceed?" The room stilled. Something in her tone, unshaken, deliberate, cut through the tension. Harrington exhaled sharply, waving a dismissive hand. "Make it quick." That was his first mistake. Emily took a single step forward. "In your ruling last March," she continued, "you cited Section 14.3 to justify discretionary dismissal. But you omitted subsection C, which explicitly limits that authority when prior procedural violations exist." A murmur spread. Harrington's expression flickered, just for a second. Emily didn't stop. "And in this case," she added, her eyes locking onto his, "those violations were documented. By your own clerk." Papers rustled. Heads turned. The air shifted. "Which means," she finished softly, "this proceeding shouldn't even be happening." The room went silent. Completely. Harrington froze, fingers tightening around his gavel as if it could anchor him. He opened his mouth, then stopped. For the first time, he had no words. The laughter was gone. Replaced by something heavier. Realization. Emily didn't raise her voice. She didn't need to. Because in that moment, everyone in that courtroom saw it, the flaw, the oversight, the truth he had tried to bury. And the man who called her nobody, had just exposed himself in front of everyone. But what none of them realized yet, was that Emily Carter hadn't even begun to reveal who she really was.